case of nuclear or radiological fallout, people living around potential targets such as military bases and chemical plants may be advised to evacuate. Protection from radioactive fallout will require tailored shelter.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Saturday night smoke session, whatever you want to call it. We got my brother, my barbecue brother, Smoky Ribs, Russ Jones in the house. Y'all give a thumbs up. If not for me, give a thumbs up for him. And what y'all got going on today? Let's see who's in the comments. Randy Shifter, what's up? What's up? My mom stopped by. What's happening, Mama? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Trumpet here. I can't stay. Hope you have a good life, man. I know that struggle, brother. That's hard, man. I suffer with it out here in the desert, so I know exactly where you coming from. Russ from Bush. Russ gonna get your ass if you don't stop spelling his name wrong.
Yeah. he just don't want to let that Bush go, does he?
I know, man. I think
he's infatuated with the Bush.
Yeah. What's going on?
Nothing.
Mike in the house, Roll Tide. Man, we had a win, but man, we suffered some good losses, man, or some bad losses. I don't know what was going on with them. I don't know if they came into the game unhealthy or what, but I mean, as far as Bryce, I mean, there was nothing you could do about that, but I just I don't know. I mean, hey, Gibbs, he showed his ass out there today. I can say that. Damn sure say that. Oh, Mama, you gonna make me blush? Stop. Yeah, man. So what you got going on this weekend, Russ? What?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. I'm gonna shoot my first video Tuesday, I think, on that pizza oven that I just got. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the pizza dough tomorrow and let it ferment for 2 days in the fridge.
Yeah.
I've got a dough proofing box. I'm gonna make like 3 individual pizzas. Try to see how it goes, man.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't cooked much, but we got a new pit out here. I mean, we all kind of threw in money on a pit. And they did it. It's something I've been trying to do for the longest time, and it's just hard to get everybody to throw in. Well, one of the company men and one of the wireline hands, I guess while I was off and back home, they just said to hell with it, and they went out and bought. It's an Oklahoma Joe's, but it's perfect for out here. So we're going to. I'm probably going to cook some ribs tomorrow night out here, and I'm thinking about filming it, or either if the signal's still strong like this, I might go live again tomorrow. Well, I can't go live again tomorrow. I'll be getting into somebody else's. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just film it, just have a on-site, and put it out, little editing. Because I didn't put anything out this week. I was planning on putting something out this coming up week. Let's see. Okay. That was Newbie Q. I was wondering who that was. Okay. I can't drink nothing, Newbie Q. I'm at work, buddy. I can't drink nothing. How about you're on the down cruise liner, man? You drink for me. Sprained shoulder is it? Yeah, I'm so glad it was a sprained shoulder and it wasn't. I was glad it wasn't a rotator cuff, which it probably could have turned into it if he would have stayed in there. But I'm glad he got his ass out. Cooking chicken with that gator shake, but she will be here soon. Okay, all right. 10-4. Yeah, here in just a little while, I will kind of give an announcement on something that I have coming up, something that I'm working on. Look, speak her name and she may appear. What's happening, Christy B? But yeah, I have a little bit of an announcement. And you know, it's going to benefit some of y'all. Some of y'all, it's not going to benefit. Well, I really haven't made up my mind how I'm going to do it, but I will announce it here in a little while. So, topic is, what did you cook today?
Nothing.
What did you cook today? I can tell you, I'll go ahead and start it off because obviously, you know, I didn't cook anything. I'm actually snacking on some Takis Fuego with some bean dip. That's my new favorite little combination of chips and dip.
We had DiGiorno frozen pizza. I hate to admit that, but we cooked every night this week. And she's at the store, so pick up a frozen pizza, man. I don't care. Anything, you know.
Well, we got to this site yesterday, and everything hadn't been brought over yet. So I didn't have my grills here because I got some small grills and all this stuff. There was a bunch of stuff here, but anything that I could have cooked on, because normally on a move day, we don't have power, we don't have anything. So normally I just, you know, I'll grill me some hot links or hot dogs or, you know, some hamburgers or something like that, being there's no power. But everything kind of showed up today. Yeah. So when I got here, I was able to have some AC and able to hang out. But I didn't know that it was going to be like that, so I didn't prepare for it. So tomorrow I'll be cooking, but not today.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Russ over there ripping one. I think them beans that he cooked the other day are
yeah, man, they still giving me heck.
They still giving him problems. Quint said he cooked ramen noodles and had Subway at noon. I hear you, man. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything. You just sit around and hang out. You know, I know when I cook ramen noodles, I have to doctor them up.
What's up, Frack?
Frack Daddy in the house. What's happening? What's happening? Well, I don't know what kind of helium y'all were on last night, you and Andrew, but y'all was on one last night, wasn't you? Yep.
I seen Jared and Andrew on that live that Rick did earlier. That pit that Mags got, that purple pit. I know that's who it was. I think I seen them anyway. Was y'all there, Jared?
I missed it.
Jared says he's really drunk.
Yeah.
I'm really working on it.
It probably didn't take him much to get there, being that he hadn't been drinking in like over a year. So.
Oh man, yeah, it wouldn't take me long.
Yeah. Yep. So okay. So Randy Shifter said, Randy and Christy said they cooked chicken with gator shake. Chicken with gator shake. Let's see, where y'all at? We got 13 in the chat. And 13 in the chat and 6 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all slipping, man. Y'all gonna do me like that? Jared probably just stopped in real quick. He probably, if he's really drunk, he's probably seeing double right now. So, Mag's pit reveal. Oh yeah. I wish I would have seen that. Wish I would have seen that. If it's still up, I'll try to go back and look. Jerk chicken tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. I just ordered some more. I ordered a 4-pack of Grace's dry jerk seasoning. Because I know I don't even think I have anymore. I got plenty of Walker Wood stuff. I might do some jerk chicken when I come home.
That's pretty good stuff at Walker Wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep it in the house because, man, it's just so much easier to use that instead of going through the whole process of
making your own.
Making it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like
and then
it
it's
on,
different every time.
I make what did I call that? A firecracker shrimp, but I do it with that same stuff.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
You do like a Jamaican shrimp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like doing firecracker, which is just that's just mayonnaise and sriracha and stuff like that. But I like doing doing that on salmon as well. But I can't never stick to just the regular firecracker sauce recipe. Like I always start adding other things like pure maple syrup or just other
whatever
things.
Whatever hits your fancy, huh?
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing a video of because I don't know about you, but sometimes, man, I will just grab some seasonings that I have and I will put a little bit of each one just to get an idea. It's just a different route.
Yeah.
To get an idea of it is pour a little bit of this seasoning out here, and they're all separated, but a little bit of each seasoning out kind of separated and just taste, close your eyes. Man, something's going to come to mind,
Oh, yeah.
And then that way you have your protein, or either, you might not even be thinking of a protein when that seasoning touches your tongue. You may be thinking of, some kind of veggie or something like that. But at the end of the day, man, it's a good way if you don't know or don't really, there's a lot of times where I'm hungry and I'm like, but nothing sounds good. You know what I mean? But if you start messing with your taste senses, man, things start coming to mind.
Yeah.
How many times have you been with somebody and y'all are thinking about something to eat and you're just like, it doesn't sound good. But as soon as that person gets that y'all were talking about in front of them, you're like, man, I sure could eat that.
I tell you what, I used to mess up going to the grocery store while I was hungry.
Yeah.
I spent twice as much. Everything looked good. But to answer Jeff's question, Judge Webb, no hurricane weather, man. It has been blue skies here for a week and a half now. And I think our first partly cloudy day is going to be Tuesday. And then no chance of rain, really, just a little cloud, kind of mixed, half and half. It's been beautiful. All that was down in Florida, then went to the East Coast and straight up. I think my son, he's up there in Baltimore. He might be getting some rain off of it. I'm not really sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think the South needs any more freaking rain. So y'all can have all of it.
You got that right. We had 3 full months of it.
Yeah. What y'all are dealing with up north is that's a regular rainstorm for us on a weekly basis in the South. So
yeah.
Y'all can have some of it. What's going on, Drunken Chef in the house? Appreciate you coming through. Let's see who else. Okay. All right, I'm caught up. So we got 14 in the house. I'll go ahead and kind of reveal before I start losing people. But man, I got so because I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, I went ahead and started reaching out to some people. Going to be doing a pretty good giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for everybody, and then I'm going to be doing a giveaway as well for non-YouTube creators, because you know, I want to recognize that I wouldn't be here and where I'm sitting right now if it wasn't for everybody as a whole, but especially my barbecue community that are fellow creators and everything. So I also want to do something special for you guys. But at the same time, I would also like to do something separate for just, you know, regular, you know,
Viewers,
supporters and viewers. And so with that being said, Sucklebusters has sent me out some stuff. Uncle Steve has pitched in. He's sending out some stuff with a surprise. And also going to be a ThermoPro ThermaPen and possibly a Chef's Temp ThermaPen as well. So be looking out for that, because whenever I get back home and I'm able to put everything together and figure out what I'm going to do for which group, that's how I'm going to do. Oh, also Triple B's Barbecue t-shirt, and, you know, of course I got stickers and stuff like that as well. So may be able to do, you know, several winners for whatever, but it's definitely, it's going to be epic, man. It's going to be epic.
What's up,
Randy
man?
said he just wants a wrench.
I seen that. He wants a blue wrench. You got to make him a moderator, man.
Oh yeah. I do. I damn sure do. That's what you're talking about, man. It went right over my head. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do. I need to make you and Christy moderators. I had to delete a couple of people anyway. So, Terry Madwood, he's another one I need to add. What's going on, Terry? How you doing today? Let's see. Judge Webb. Second sub for me, Triple B. What you mean? What you mean, Judge Webb?
I think he meant the second
Let's
subscriber.
see. So yeah, we got in the process of doing
Second sub for me. I guess that's what he means. Like, he was your second sub.
Maybe. I have to go on there and look. Or maybe, I tell you what, there's been a couple of people I've seen where they found that they were unsubscribed. They had to go back and subscribe.
That's happened to me.
That must mean that if you subscribe and you don't watch a video or actually engage on at least one video, then they're going to do that. They're going to take you off.
I don't know.
I've seen.
Like I've got a large subscriber count, but man, all them people ain't watched my videos and haven't ever, you know, but they're still rated up as a sub. So I don't know. I think it's a mistake when they do that, but I think it does happen.
MBL says, get you a Harbor Freight wrench. I'm a spray paint it blue. I'm a plastic dip it blue. That's good, Terry. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad. Let's hope that you stay with that blessing. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Loderman in the house. What's going on? Oh, he said second subscription should put you 10 away. Yeah, I'm at 989 right now. But you know, I'm not in a hurry for it. You know, I mean, it's going to happen. Like it's going to happen for sure. So I'm not in any hurry about it. Like I said, I'm still putting together things. I'm still waiting to hear from 2 other affiliates to see if they want to throw in anything as well. But I definitely have a confirmation on a few. So that's good. You know, that's good. But hell, if I have to buy a couple of things, I'll buy a couple of things, because No big deal. Like I said, I just want to give back, man. 1,000 is a big milestone, especially in the short period of time that I've been on YouTube. It's a big milestone, and I couldn't be where I'm sitting now.
How long you been on YouTube?
So I've had a channel for over a year, but I didn't really take it serious until probably 8-9 months ago, maybe 10 months ago.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
so
1,000. Yeah. It took me a year to get 1,000.
Yeah.
Then after that, it grows faster and faster. You know, you'll see.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so. So I guess they keep saying Niners. Did I miss you? Oh, there you are. There's Chucky. There's Chucky. I got your friend on my T-shirt today, Mr. Chucky, Mr. Serial Killer. Let's see. Surgery in 16 days. Man, all right. Well, I'll keep you on in my prayers for sure. For sure. Okay, Guinea in the house. Guinea's Point. I haven't seen you in the live before, I don't believe. Maybe I have.
That's Loderman's wife.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. See, where we at? Good evening. The Boot Snake Army letting me down. I thought we got you to. Nah, it's all good, man. Hey, look, I count my blessings, brother. You know, I'm happy exactly where I'm at, man. Hell, even if I was at 500, if I dropped to 500 right now, I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm happy, you know. Cash Watson in the house. Cash, that's a co-worker. He's actually out here working with me right now. Get to work, Cash. What you doing? It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't bust in this door real quick. What you talking about? Got a question, Chef? Uh-oh. Maybe I brought him in a little bit too early.
Get your clothes on, Lance.
Get your clothes on, Lance.
You shameless.
It looks like he just woke up.
No. I gotta close the tab.
It looks like he just woke up. Uh-oh, we echoing.
I just saw Loderman in there. NBL, hello, Loderman. Yep. And Gene, how did everything go? The storm y'all went through.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We stayed in touch for like 3 days before it hit, and then obviously for obvious reason, hey Christy, it shut down. Man, I'm sorry, Mike. I had to. The show must go on.
They must have internet and power, is my guess. That was a bad storm.
Let's see.
Randy, how's it going, buddy? Is that too loud, Mike?
It's not that. It's not bad.
I can shut it down. It's a proof that I have to get approved before I stitch the next job.
Oh, you good?
I just got the approval from the place, and I just wanted to get it going.
Oh, you good? It's not. I can barely hear it.
That's cool. Thank you.
I can barely hear it. Yeah,
glad to hear it. It's a mess. I'm sure.
It's a mess. Does look good today. Hope we meet in the playoffs. Yeah. Look, we got some folks gonna have to get healthy, man. Hopefully, what injuries we had today doesn't wind up being anything major. So hopefully in the next couple of games we'll be where we need to be. But we really ain't got that much time because we got some big games coming up. I thought today was going to be a bigger game, but it almost turned into a bigger game.
I was worried about the game.
Why is it flooding? Is that from the rivers north of y'all with all that rain that?
Yeah, it's probably storm surge, probably.
Yeah. Well, no, that he said now it's flooding. Like, I mean, that storm's already out of there, but I'm thinking rivers are swelling or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Rivers are swelling, tides are rising.
Yeah.
Yep. All they need is a bologna sandwich to get that.
Yeah.
We better all hope down here on the coast that big glacier up there in the Antarctic don't break loose one day. That's the size of Texas.
Well,
We'll
they
be
had
un-
some levee. Some levee broke. Was it South Carolina, maybe?
I don't know. I
I
kind
heard
of quit
some-
watching after it made it through Florida and got downgraded. I kind of quit paying attention to it, but I was watching it every day there. Even 2 days after, just to see what the aftermath was. Sure reminded me of Katrina, man. That brought back a lot of memories.
I went and made a delivery today, and I heard the radio, and they were saying something about a levee broke, but I didn't catch where.
It's not good from all the rain. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y'all excuse me. I got to get something to drink, man. I'm getting parched.
Ditto.
I wish I could drink some beer, but that ain't gonna happen. Damn, I thought I had something in here. Y'all give me a second.
I'll drink one for you, Mike.
Please do.
Just as soon as I get through this Jack Daniels and 7-Up, I will.
Hey, man, remember I was telling you I hadn't bought crab because of the price for them around here, Russ? And Mike, they're so expensive. Well, I did a job. A guy lives down the water in the area they call 7th District down below me. And his grandson went into their motorhome to take a nap. Mischievous, boys will be boys, I guess. Put the stopper in the sink, turned the water on, and went and took a nap, woke up, left the camper, went out and play. And his grandmother came to, went into the camper, opened up the door of the camper, and water came running out the camper from that overflowing sink where he stopped the sink up.
Yeah.
So
Loderman was saying, and Jenny was saying that levee broke in Florida.
Oh, was it Florida?
Yeah.
So I went down and put new laminate flooring in his motorhome Thursday, and came out the motorhome. I was smelling crabs cooking. I said, "Man, must be nice living on the water." He says, "Lance, man, I know you and Michelle, that's my wife, hadn't had any crabs this summer." And he was cooking me up 3 dozen crabs, put them in a box, hand them to me, and said, "Here's part of your payment." I said, "No way, man." Fresh crabs right off the piers down there.
Dang. Scott Wood, Russ, are you going to put out some more videos on the pits and spits? I am. I've got one I've got to shoot for mid-October, the middle of this month. About 2 weeks, you'll see a video out.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
Highest flood stage, some of the rivers.
I'm getting excited, man. I get home.
When did you come home?
What is? Oh, I think the 10th or 11th.
Okay.
No, sorry, the 12th.
That's a long.
Yeah, I'll fly for the 12th.
Wasn't it?
Huh?
Was that a longer stay this time?
Nuh-uh. 20 days.
Seems like it. Okay.
It's 20 days. I came back on the 22nd. So from the 22nd to the 11th, 20 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it just seems like it again.
Yeah, well, I had the 15th in mind for some reason.
Because that's normally how it happens, but it's been creeping back and back and back. I don't know why. Like next month I'll go home on the 11th.
Yeah.
And then the 11th for December as well. Then the 10th in January. Oh, it's crazy.
So, Jeannie and Loderman, do y'all have a generator or is your power restored? I got a buddy and his wife. I've known them for going on 50 years. They just left Fort Myers last year to move to Arkansas. I know they're counting their blessings.
I tell you what,
I know a few people in Fort Myers as well.
We live in kind of a hurricane-prone area, but not as much as Florida, man. Florida is just sticking out there like a bullseye.
Yep.
You know, they have been hit so many times in my lifetime, bad ones.
And,
you know,
and the fact that them hurricanes got to set up over Cuba, and Cuba being so close to Florida.
Yeah.
And it's like a rubber band for,
it's
just
slingshot.
force.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I'm 600 out of 1,000 stitches per minute, Daniel.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, Florida is so flat and sand. It's basically, a lot of it down there is sand, and it's just like I don't know how they can build a good foundation down there, but they do. Obviously, but
yeah,
not a lot of protection from wind on that flat country.
We ran out for 2.5 days.
We ran out 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Ran out of gas.
It sounded like he might have got the power. He might have got the power back.
Yeah, he had to run it for 2.5 days.
They had like 2.5 million people out of power right after that storm hit. They probably got a lot of it reestablished, but
where's that war? Hey, Loderman, where's that World War I mullet smoker you have from the military? Did it make it?
Oh, I liked it smoking. Propane generator. That's good.
That's probably good because they were saying that you couldn't get gas.
Yeah, that's smart. You can always stock up on propane, but gas ain't always easy to get after a storm. Pumps don't work.
Now, I got a buddy of mine that lives in Port St. Lucie. That's right there, close by. And I think that's close by. I could be wrong. But he's got one of them Generac's, and he's got like a buried diesel tank that feeds it. That's kind of right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like, I want to say it holds like 200 gallons of diesel or something.
Oh, he'd be good for a while.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm going to get a generator just to keep a freezer and a refrigerator going, but I never do. Until the next hurricane, then I'll say it again, but I never do.
Yeah, I like to have a generator, but we don't really lose power that much. We do, but it's not often, and it's used for a couple hours.
We had like a little 1,800 watt on the sailboat back when we had the sailboat, and that thing would power up that sailboat completely. And when we had that tropical storm come through a couple of years ago, right before we sold that boat, we almost lost that boat. The diesel engine was giving us problems, and we couldn't get it away from the docks. We had to sit there and ride it out. And it was me and Derek, and man, that thing went to bouncing, and this is inside a slip. It had these floating docks,
Yeah.
and we broke some rope. We just had one rope barely hanging on. We managed to, I got up on the dock, Derek gave me some ropes, and we got it pulled back around. But with all that bouncing around, he had just set the generator up. We had like, what do you call those windshield looking things? I forget what, a Dodger. Had a Dodger on that boat, and he set it right there. And anyway, that strong wave came and it knocked that generator off, and it hit a case of water that he had sitting on the deck. When it hit that water, it went overboard. It went smooth over, but that's a brand new generator. That made me sick, man.
I bet.
And that's what we used for power the entire time we was down there, because they shut all the power off getting ready for this. And that was a strong tropical storm. I can't imagine sitting there during a hurricane. We'd never made it,
Yeah. Randy said he ordered ZVE 10, man. That's cool. That's awesome. Russ will tell you, you'll like it.
Yes, I got one. That's
I've
one of
got
the ones I shoot with.
5500. What is going on?
What?
I keep blacking out.
Yeah, we used to do that. I used to do apartment maintenance years ago back in the 80s, and we had all this pool furniture that surrounded these pools. We had 2 pools on the property. We'd throw all them lounge chairs and everything into the pool, and then after the storm, we'd pull them all back out. You know,
Yeah.
that worked out good.
Oh, well, I have 2 portable 5500 watts I use on construction sites, but
Yeah, 5,000 watts. That'll do a whole house.
they'll work.
It did a sailboat, no problem. We had a little small air conditioner on there and a few lights, and that was about it. You know, everything else ran off gas.
Oh, let's see. We wish you luck, Christy.
I like that generator because it wasn't a Honda, but it was as quiet as a Honda and built like those little Hondas. You know,
Yeah.
it was so quiet you couldn't even hear it running.
Those things amaze me, those Hondas. They're so compact, and they'll do just as much as them big
Yeah,
gas-powered units that you got to have 2 people to carry them.
and they're super, super quiet.
Guggen in the house. What's going on, brother?
I had a company reach out to me a couple of days ago wanting to send me one of those solar generators, and he said they got 6 and 1200 watt. I went to the website and they had a 2400 watt. I said, you send me the 2400 watt and I'll use it on a video. I said, otherwise, no deal. He never contacted me back, but I said, I want something I could actually use. You know what I'm saying? 1200, I could probably run a pellet grill off of it, but you know, if you have to, but 2400, I know I could easily, and then some. You know,
I like to see that those saltwater aquariums. Yeah, those are awesome. Or is it just does it just have reef in there? Or is it? I thought they were just saltwater. I'm not really educated on them, but I thought he was referring to a saltwater aquarium.
I don't know.
Well, if it's got a reef, it's salt water.
Yeah. Did y'all see Johnny Maggs' new smoker?
No, I missed it.
Predator. I think that's what I had. I only paid like $500 for that generator, and it was comparable to the Honda, which cost twice as much and then some for that same output. I think that was a Predator. But what's that place you can get all these tools? Harbor Freight. They got something like that real cheap. It's just as quiet. Now, do that hold up as well? I don't know. That one did.
Let's see what's going on. Yeah. All right. At 22 people and 16 likes. Come on, let me get up to 22 likes. Hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing.
Yeah, I hate
put some engagement on my channel.
I hate them long, drawn out hurricanes. Good God, you just don't think it's ever going in.
Yeah, I don't have
104 mile per hour. That's could have been worse. I'm sure it was worse in places, a lot worse. It come in as a Cat 5.
I'll tell you what, though,
or almost a Cat 5.
I'm just glad, knock on wood, because it's not all the way over yet. But I'm just glad that we haven't had any major anything, you know.
Knock on wood, man. It ain't over. It ain't over to the fat lady.
Definitely ain't. Definitely ain't.
We're into our second day of rain from it. That's all we're going to get is rain.
There's actually something developing down there in the lower Caribbean, kind of down below Cuba, pretty good ways. I'm going to kind of watch that, but if anything, it's probably going to hook just like this one did. I don't think it would come this deep up into the Gulf. Too many cool fronts starting to come in now, man. It's been pleasant here for ever since we started getting the blue skies. No humidity. I think it's getting down in the upper 50s tonight. I mean, hurricanes don't survive in weather like that very long.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd say that's
20 below 10. Whew.
I'd say that's a saltwater aquarium.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure looks like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are nice, man.
Yeah, that's nice. Definitely. All right, let's see. Still rescuing people from Sanibel Island. That sucks.
How many fatalities have they come up with? Anybody know?
I don't know. I hadn't heard anything. I was in the ice storm of the century back in '98 in Maine. No power for 8 days, 20 below temps. Yeah.
I know Katrina, man, that killed thousands. That was a bad
Yep.
storm.
Yep.
I've seen two of the world's worst ever in my lifetime. I seen Camille in '69. I was only 10 years old or 11 years old. And then Katrina. And I've seen Frederick got us. Elena got us. There's been a few that's gotten us, but 35 so far, Russ. Okay. Well, that's 35 too many, but it could be a lot higher.
Zep in the house. What's going on, Zep? 37 fatalities so far.
Okay.
Lots of people still need help. Yeah, I bet. It's going to be like that for a minute.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
always any of those natural disasters, especially hurricanes and stuff where there's flooding, everything else, man. And 37, 35, 37 fatalities. I mean, and just think about people's animals as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably double the amount of people, and that sucks as well.
When Katrina hit, we had 5 foot of water come into our place. I lived in like a townhouse, upstairs, downstairs apartment, and it just, all the carpet had to be ripped out. Mold was growing everywhere. We literally had to sleep in the parking lot right out the front door on lounge chairs. That's where we stayed. We had lounge chairs. We had ice chests. We were able to get ice. We was able to get beer, and we had MREs. And I lived like that for 2 weeks. And then the trucks would come by every day. What's it called? Is it the Red Cross or Salvation Army? One of them. They'd bring a hot meal once a day. That didn't start till like the first week. But
Yeah.
The military is dropping those MREs off daily, big boxes of them.
Yeah.
And then after 2 weeks, a woman I was dating at the time, she was from Belleville, Illinois. And we all went to Lowe's and picked up a flatbed trailer that we could pull behind a vehicle, loaded up what little bit we had left, and took off to Illinois. And I stayed up there 8 months till I could get a FEMA trailer to come back down here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know Katrina, it screwed us up too. And the house that I was living in,
Yeah.
I mean, it got wrecked. I mean, I had a big, huge oak tree because I grew up in this house until like when I was a baby, all the way up until probably 10 years old. And when I moved back to Mobile from Georgia, that's where I ended up getting that house back, and I was living in that house, going to raise my kids in that house, And man, that big tree I used to climb when I was a little kid in the front yard, man, just totally wrecked the back half of my house. So it was done for. But Christy was saying back when Harvey hit in 17, it was just hey, look, y'all were landlocked in Channelview, but I was in Lake Charles. I had just got a job. I had just picked up a job in Lake Charles, and I was there. Had the very first day I was on site, they sent us all home at 1 p.m. And I was staying in me and 3 other guys were renting a trailer in this trailer park. And man, I'm gonna tell you something. They all hauled ass, but me and a rigger, it was actually a rigger foreman. We stayed, and we went and bought a bunch of liquor and stuff like that. We couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You talk about landlocked. We couldn't even see no land in Lake Charles. It was just, everything was underwater. Thank God that trailer that we were in, it was sitting up pretty high, had a pretty high porch and everything. Because if it didn't, we would have, our cars and everything were swamped with water.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. I remember Harvey was, and then because I was out of work they had us out of work for like 3 weeks. I caught a job. So when the water kind of subsided a little bit, I was able to get somebody to pull my car up into a higher area because I had a Dodge Challenger at the time. And I caught a job driving a box truck from New Orleans all the way to Houston. And it was like a whole caravan of us. So I had to drive my car back east to New Orleans from Lake Charles, get in a box truck, drive that box truck all the way. Once we got to Lake Charles area, I don't even think we made it to Lake Charles yet. We ended up having to go north and cut over into Texas. I can't remember the name of that little backwoods ass town, man, but it was a crazy look. They had the interstates shut down, but nothing you could do. When we finally did start getting into Houston and stuff, the stench because the water was still high, but you seen cows and stuff. They were all mangled up in barbed wire and stuff, just trying to get away, and man, they were just rotten. Just the stench trying to drive into Houston was just ridiculous. It was nasty. Oh, we actually, because they were big 40-foot long box trucks, we would actually barrel off down in. We seen people on their roofs, because their whole house was just so flooded. They're up on their roofs. We backed off.
Hey, you got any mods in here?
Do I have any mods? I should. Why is that?
Well, you got a couple of comments there that
sounds like Abe Simpson story.
Cancel culture. That guy 7.4.1776.
Yeah. Huh? Story with no ending. Black Christie, Karen. Cancel.
He's calling her a Karen.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. Let's see.
Hit the dot. Are you on YouTube?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I can do something about it.
You need to get some mods in here, man.
Well, Sleeper's a mod, but
yeah, he bailed out for some reason.
Quint got him.
Okay.
He just probably come back as somebody else. We already know who this.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is.
That's funny how StreamYard, when you delete somebody, it keeps it up here. I can't tell anything about it.
Yeah, that's why I run live on my phone as well, so I can be on YouTube on my phone.
Yeah.
But let's see. But yeah, it was a messed up situation. Anyways,
I'll be right back. Got to grab a beer.
Let's see if I can. Christine.
Excuse me.
No, it's not. I can't add anybody. I can't add anybody as a mod. I think you're echoing, Lance.
Me? I got everything shut down.
Oh, okay. Well, Matt, I don't know what it was. I was getting some feedback. Let's see.
You don't have 3 dots by the person's name on this one? Because you have the paid version.
Yeah, I got the dots, but it only gives me star comment, put user in timeout, or block user.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm a mod, but it don't let me do anything if I'm on panel.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'll have to.
You got to open up another page, another tab.
Let's see.
Christy will take care of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't.
Little boys just need to grow up. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah. The hell? All right. Got that. www.youtube. No. I can go to.
You can do it right from the chat on YouTube, not this chat. All you gotta do is hit the red 3 dots and make them a moderator.
Right? Doesn't he have to?
If it'll
another
see,
tab?
it don't get
Yeah.
unless you're online on YouTube. If you're online, see on the app, it doesn't give you that. Oh, okay. Never mind. It does. I didn't realize that. Okay. Let's see. Bam. All right, Christy, there you go. Madwood. And
Randy Shifter.
Mr. Randy Shifter. All right. Now we definitely have some people in here that are mods. There we go.
Good deal.
All right.
I went in. You can also, like, if you're, I don't know if you do it from a phone, but if you're on a computer, you can go into your settings, in your studio, and you can add moderators there.
Yeah, that's where I normally do it from.
Yeah, I did that before I went live the other day. I went in there and added a bunch without asking them. I just did it. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. And just to make sure, because you never know who's on doing your live or not, because I ain't got time to monitor all that mess.
Yeah, Christy, don't worry about that person. We know who it is.
Is that who you think it is?
Yeah, because it's the same kind of talk. I mean, they're saying something different, but it's one word, 2 word. The way they talk is the same. It's the same person. There's only one person that ever comes on here and does anything.
You're saying they don't have much of they don't have much of a vocabulary.
Mike, did you see Simon?
I'm scrolling through because I missed a lot. Let's see.
He's at second to the bottom.
Barbacoa said, "Blast his ass so we can all spam him."
Randy Shifter,
don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. Lazy dog, what's happening? What did Simon say? Maybe I don't know.
He said, "Give him a wrench. He's used you all on all your lives."
Oh yeah. All right, done. Woof woof, rock that. Gator Shake, everything, yeah. Gator Shake's pretty good. I gotta give it to you. It's pretty good.
What's that?
Gator Shake, pretty good. All right, Music Logic. Thanks for coming in. Mike Brown in the house. What's up?
Yeah, he went off there.
Pig Shake.
What's up, Mike Brown?
As soon as I found him, he went off
Mike
there.
Brown in the house.
Matter of fact, you called him at the same time, Mike.
What happened?
I was just getting ready to click on the Mike Brown's live last night. About the same time you called me. He was talking about something about. I don't even remember what the hell it was. Oh, talking about wearing chaps.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was told. Somebody had told him that he needed to dress up or something like that for a cook or something. He was like, then somebody said something about assless chaps or something.
Yeah.
And I sent him a couple of links to assless chaps and a shirt that said, "I love my assless chaps." It's funny. It's funny. Let's see. Man, I'm way behind. I'm so behind.
I got my shipment last night, Mike.
You got what?
My shipment from Porter Road last night.
Yeah, I seen that. I hadn't watched video yet though. I hadn't had a.
I watched it. I watched it earlier, Lance.
Yeah, I got your comment, Russ. Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, man.
I ain't much for making speeches and shit like that. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, me either.
What's up, Chuck?
Ask some
Thank you.
tips, Slab with Trumpet Master.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He hollered out right about when I came on. He hollered out to his wife if she minded he wore assless chaps, and she said, "Go for it."
Mario in the house. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Mario?
My ass is
Tom,
so hairy.
Tom's here.
Going
on,
ass,
Tom?
My ass is so hairy you wouldn't know the difference.
Uh-oh. Going hot dogs on the pork grill tomorrow. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Heck no.
I like a good hot dog.
I watched
Dead Broke Nation is just now going live. I just got a notification.
Yeah, so did I. Just got a notice from him. I saw another guy. Got to get some Porter Road, Lance. Need to get yourself some Porter Roads. Good stuff. I ordered from before. I still got one of the pork briskets, but I was getting ready to say there was a guy called Meat Smoke. He's in Florida also, and that's what he did yesterday. He broke out his Weber, fired up, and started cooking meat out of his freezer. So used it before it went bad.
Man, sounds like a what's his name? What do they got? They got that special on what's his name right now? About meat going bad, anyways. Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh God, he's all
Don't have
over.
people coming. You say, "Oh, I like pork chops," and my parents sent me a bunch of meat, and it went bad. That's what the smell is.
Ever since Netflix come out with that series here a week or so ago, that's all I see on social media is Dahmer this, and I tried to watch that a little bit. Man, I couldn't even.
It was cringy, man.
It was
cringy.
I said, I ain't watching this sick bastard, man. There ain't no way. I couldn't even watch this. There's better crap to watch than some freaking dude like that, you know.
Guinea, I have a smash burger. It's just a regular smash burger video is coming out. It's nothing special or nothing like that. It was just basically something me kind of getting used to this, cooking on the Santa Maria. So it's nothing special, but it's a good little video I got coming out this week.
I don't need no waxing, Quint.
All right, let's stop talking about hairy asses and stuff.
I keep it covered up. That's good enough. I have to groom it every now and then.
All right, brother. Have a good weekend. We hit YouTube After Dark quite quick tonight. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to YouTube After Dark tonight.
Watch Two Broke Girls. It's awesome. I watched Two Broke Girls. I ain't seen that.
Keenan. What's up, Ant? What's happening, brother?
Yeah, you came in at a very weird time.
Yeah, you came in at a weird time. I apologize for that.
We went from hurricanes to hairy asses.
Yeah, Woo! Let's see. All right, I'm caught up. All right, cool. All right, man. Yeah. So, was that you or Lance? It wasn't me.
Lance.
Yeah, I turned around and see what it was.
So so everybody who's just coming in, just to let y'all know, I got a big giveaway coming up. I will announce the prizes. Let's see. I will announce the prizes probably on 13th, and the giveaway will probably happen. We'll say the 22nd, maybe the 16th.
Where you
We'll
at?
see.
What's your count, Mike?
I'm not worried about the count. I think I'm like 10 away from.
Oh, okay. I thought this was.
I'll
for
be
your
well
1,000.
over. I'll be well over 1,000 by the time the giveaway happens. But I got to get back home and gather everything that's been sent for the giveaway. But like I said, gonna be a bunch of seasonings from Uncle Steve. It's also gonna have some bonus stuff that he's sending me. Also gonna be some Suckle Busters, rubs, meat probes, and yeah. So y'all be looking out for that. It's gonna happen pretty quickly. But I got to get home and gather it all up, figure out how I'm gonna do it. 22nd, I'm doing it. So, well, I may do it on the 15th. You know, I may do it on the 15th. I'll be home on the 15th. That's a Saturday. That's when I go live. So may do it then. We'll see.
It is pouring out.
Still raining, Lance?
It's pouring. I mean, pouring. I have
Man.
a shingle roof and I can hit it. Yeah.
There's a guy. There's a prison channel, a guy that does like prison and stuff, reviews and stuff like that I watch. He's in Virginia, Virginia Beach to be exact.
Right.
And he had uploaded a video yesterday, and you could just hear the rain and wind hitting his window and his siding on his house. It was bad.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm glad we ain't got to deal with that this year so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I got a shingle roof and it's tearing it up. But you can hear it beating the roof.
That's remnants of that storm, I bet, huh, Lance?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's going.
Yep.
It's going to New York and all that next.
Tropical rain.
Yep. Yep.
I'll take that over what Florida had.
Ooh, any day of the week. Man, it's a bad
Yeah,
deal.
that's for sure.
Takes so long to recover and get things back to normal. That's like I told you, we went up to Illinois 2 weeks after, and it was just normal life up there.
Yeah.
By the time we got back 8 months later, it didn't look much different down here. They were well into the cleanup, but it took literally a decade to get all the things built back. Every time that happens, the face of like Biloxi here on the beach, and not just the beach, but everywhere really, it looks totally different. It's all new buildings, everything's new, you know. But
yeah,
you get used to it, and until the next one comes along, you know. Hope it's not my lifetime, but sooner or later it will.
Yeah,
Al Lunacy in the house.
I'm in St. Mary's County, Letterman. St. Mary's County, Maryland. I'll grill some chicken legs.
Twix seasoning. I ain't never
Twix
heard
seasoning.
What is Twix seasoning?
Yeah, it's a seasoning that tastes like the Twix candy bar.
On
Really?
chicken? Really?
Did y'all see those chicken legs that in quarters that Lunacy did?
No, I hadn't seen it. Have not seen it yet. I got to get caught up. I really hadn't been watching a lot of YouTube here lately. You know what? I'm about to switch where I'm sitting. So y'all let me know if I wind up cutting out. If I do, then I'm probably going to have to cut the live short tonight because I can't sit on that stool. I'm even sitting on this on top of the stool.
Yeah, Chuck. I don't
But
think
that bug's hard.
very true.
Ooh, that'd be a killer.
Oh. We'll see if it works. I'm in a different location, so.
Pepper Anonymous. I ain't never seen him.
Who?
Pepper Anon.
Oh, Pepper Anon.
Full boat is the way.
I've only cooked one thing with the full boat method, and I'm trying to remember what it was I cooked. I can't remember what it was. I guess I'm gonna have to try that with a brisket and see how that does. But I don't know. We'll see. How's my video and audio? Is all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually looks clearer over there.
Huh.
Sounds good.
Suckling pig, smoking a suckling pig. Yeah, it's worth it. If you can find one small enough, you can put it on your pellet grill and do it.
I haven't done a suckling, but I've done plenty of whole hogs.
Yeah.
Switched out using beef
Not
tallow.
on YouTube. Well, I did one on YouTube, but I used to do whole hogs back in the 90s before YouTube even existed. Used to raise them.
Mr. Carr is asking about them Porter Road pork chops, as in, I haven't cooked any of that stuff yet, Mr. Carr, if that's what you're getting at or asking about. I've bought their chops before. I liked them. I mean, I like.
You talking about the double cut ones, the real thick ones?
These were boneless loin chops.
Center cut.
Okay. Yeah, I have some St. Louis steaks, is what they're calling them.
That's what
from Porter Road.
I had.
Yeah, and I haven't
this week.
I haven't cooked them yet, so I don't know.
When you do, think pork butt, because it's from the pork butt. And
yeah, it's what it looked like. That's what I thought.
You need to bring them up. You need to bring them up to like 190 degrees before you pull them.
Right.
And then
okay,
you just about cut them with a fork, and they're really tender. I done them years ago on my channel, and I did them for S&S Grills not long ago, and that's the trick. Bring them up to 190 minimum. On the St. Louis cut, which is nothing more, but it's just pork butt cut with the bone in.
Yeah. That 10-pound butt that they sent me, I was thinking about doing a couple different things with it. One was making some sausage with it, and making some pork steaks.
Yeah. If you got a meat shop around you could take it in there to their bandsaw and have it staked out what you wanted, then save the rest for sausage or whatever,
Yeah.
There used to be a guy over in Pascagoula where I was raised at, Martin's Meat Market, and they actually would take our deer meat or anything like that and cut it up for us, anything like that. I don't know if they were supposed to, because that's like USDA has to inspect all that, and if they knew that they were doing animals that were not USDA inspected, they probably risk getting in trouble, fined or something,
Did you see that?
Al, I want to hold on a second. I want to apologize to Al Lunacy, because I thought I was subscribed to him. I just subscribed to you there, though, buddy. I thought I was subscribed already. I was wondering why I don't never.
Who is that? Al
see
Lunacy.
Anything?
Al Lunacy.
Yeah, Al Lunacy.
Lewis, I'm not sure, Lewis. I think it's George, but I'm not positive.
Okay, I haven't
really talked to any of them since the middle of the week, so I'm not positive. I had a text back and forth to John because I had some questions with embroidery and some hat that he's got coming here, but that's all I can tell you. What was I going to say? Oh, when you get there, Mike, check out that Lunacy's, those leg quarters where he took and stuffed the skin. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I just seen that. I'll put it to my watch later.
A lot of work, but it looked like it was rewarding. Keenan, I have some poblano cooks coming up again that I'm thinking about. And one of them does involve lynx.
Oh, Jesus. Let's see.
I'm surprised I can't hit the thumbs up.
Huh?
You can't what?
I don't even the thumbs up being on a panel.
Oh, me either. I can pull it up on my phone and do it.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, see, that's why I always keep the live stream going on my phone as well, so I can.
I gotta turn my phone down now.
There you go. Let's see.
Well, I don't see the thumbs up in here. Where is it? Maybe if I turn the chat off. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you got to
Bam.
turn the chat off.
All right, I got it. I'm number 29.
I'm saying 21.
29. Look.
I got.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 20.
Got 30 now. Hell yeah.
20.
Okay.
We both were number 29.
It'll
How'd
ring
that
here in a minute. It was 28 when I hit it, so I rung at 29. It'll register.
Yeah.
It lags a little bit before it can do everything. It's not instantaneous.
Round one, fight. Y'all fight over that 29. Let's see.
First,
belly I got
Lance.
from Porter Road. It made some delicious bacon. I bet it did, Chucky. There's another
Could you
Chuck.
full boat a turkey for
Hey, yeah.
Thanksgiving? You can full boat anything, I would think. I've done
Yeah.
you can
spare
full boat,
ribs.
Man, I'll
I've
tell
done
you
spare
what, man.
ribs for a SCA competition. That's the only time I'd do it, though.
I
You know,
think
that-
I think I'm going to deep fry because there's a bunch of people in the neighborhood who want me to deep fry turkeys for them.
that's the way to
And
go.
nobody's really talking about wanting smoked turkey, so I'm probably going to deep fry turkeys, and I'll probably film, and I'll probably just smoke turkey breast for a video.
I
And-
love fried.
Yeah, but I'll tell you
Absolutely
what,
love it.
man, just like whole fried chicken's done the same way is great as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I did a rotisserie chicken. I didn't even get recorded last weekend. It was gone that night. I love rotisserie food.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat it.
And you use that McCormick's rotisserie seasoning on it. Oh, my God.
Some of the best pork butts I ever done was on a rotisserie. I used to have a Kamado Joe with that rotisserie in it, and I'd set that fire way out to the back in that rotisserie, and I'd put a bone in, or boneless, I think it was. Yeah, it was a boneless pork butt that I had trussed together. And, man, that thing was so juicy because it's self-basting. Anything is, all that fat's rendering out, but, it just based itself the whole time. It was so good, tender, flavorful.
Yeah,
Birds,
yeah.
chickens, all
fried
that.
Cajun turkey is awesome, man. I love it.
Oh yeah, man, that's my favorite.
But I don't. But look, guys, and that's another reason why I want to do one, because it's nothing for you to go to the store and buy this Cajun butter package with the syringe and stuff with it and everything. That stuff is okay if you've never done it before and whatever. But man, you can make a Cajun butter so much better if you just do it from scratch.
Yeah,
so much better, man.
Tastes better too.
So much better, because that stuff in that bottle, man. To me, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It tastes like it's canned and been sitting up for a while.
Yeah, it's just not the same, man. You get some of that Kerrygold butter and melt it down and actually make it into like a ghee. Take the milk fat out of it. And you can infuse that the whole time you're doing it with rosemary, thyme, all that stuff, garlic, whole garlic cloves and stuff while you're, separating, making that ghee. Hey, look, you use that, and then you put your Cajun seasonings in there, and a Cajun seasoning is not hard to come up with on the fly. You ain't got to go buy some.
No,
you probably got the stuff in your kitchen right now to make some Cajun seasoning.
Garlic powder, paprika, black pepper, a little bit of thyme. Salt. It's very
and as
basic.
much salt as you want.
Yeah.
Yep. Very basic. Matter of fact,
a little bit of cayenne, if you want to.
Yeah, a Cajun seasoning is very, very, very close to a blackening seasoning.
I've got a recipe to my. Go ahead, I'm listening. I got to find it.
I got the Amish right here. To put the turkey signs out for sale, but you got to order them now. Get the fresh turkey. Saw them yesterday.
Appreciate that, Chucky. I full boat tilapia for my wife and her family. They're from
I gotta file all these things.
Smoking turkey this year. If I can find one. Just went to the store yesterday to get one.
Oh, I still got them pig's feet up in my freezer.
Thanks, Quentin and Simon, for linking everybody's YouTube channel. Turkey and part it out.
Oh, excuse
And
me.
Smoke it for things. It'll cook a lot faster.
Zatarain.
You do it that way. If you're wanting to have a whole bunch of smoke, and just get that light smoke flavor, then that's the best way to do it is pour all that out. Do it that way. Hey, and I'm a stickler. If I do a whole turkey, I like deboning the turkey for the most part. The only bones that'll still be there is going to be the breastbone, and a lot of times I take the breastbone out, but the breastbone will be there, but the wishbone and all that stuff will be gone. The ribs will be gone. The only bone that'll really be of any significance will be in the leg, but the thigh won't have no bone in it. Man, you talk about making for a great slice. Once it's done, because that slicing knife will just go through everything perfectly.
There's a good all around Cajun seasoning right there.
Russ's Creole.
Let me put you up.
Russ's Creole Cajun Magic. That's my recipe. 2.5
Really?
tablespoons paprika, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, onion powder, cayenne, dried leaf oregano, dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of lemon granules, dehydrated lemon zest.
Put it back up, Russ, please.
I can send you a copy of this. It's saved on my computer.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll be all blurry, I'm sure.
I'm gonna leave this up for everybody in the chat that wants his recipe. Whenever we quit tonight, this will stay up, so you can just come a minute and basically an hour and 19 minutes, and that's the mark.
Get there and hit pause, and you can just write it down. But that's a good one right there. That's a good all-purpose Cajun rub. You ain't got to buy jack, man, because that's what most of them are right there. And let me tell you, I did that myself once, dehydrating just about everything you've seen on there except for like the paprika and the cayenne. But I made my own garlic powder. I made my own onion powder. And I took thyme, I took oregano, all that, and dried it. I even dried my own lemon zest for it. And it's so much better when you do that. It's so fresh,
Yeah,
God, it's
right.
good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
About making my own.
I got that chamber bag.
For all you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I got this chamber vac, and I'll take a mason jar and pour that fresh seasoning in there. I'll just lay the lid on it, put it in that chamber vac. It pulls a vacuum inside that jar, and you can flip it upside down. That lid isn't coming off. Then you just screw your top on it. And every time I use some, I would re-vacuum it. It's a good way to store it,
Yeah. I was going to say to everybody in the chat who is looking for turkeys, I have to check and see. But if you go on Facebook, if you go to the Butcher Shop, it's called The Butcher Shop, and that's with 2 P's and an E at the end. They're out of Pensacola, Florida, and they normally have some of the best turkeys, and they're all organic and farm raised. They're going to cost you a little bit, but they're nice and they're good. They haven't been put in any kind of sodium solution or anything like that. So if you're going to brine it, which I recommend brining your turkey.
Dry brine. You dry briner?
I don't ever dry brine. I always wet brine.
All right.
I always wet brine.
I was going to tell you, if anybody makes that seasoning, if you get if you don't have a dehydrator and can't dehydrate your own lemon zest, get McCormick brand. That's the only brand I've found that really smells like lemon as soon as you take the top off. That's a really good lemon zest or lemon pill. They call it on the bottle. Same stuff. McCormick though.
Butcher Shop. All right, so let's see if Post. Where's Post at? That's another thing they. Hold on, let me put it in solo real quick. Solo layout. That's another thing they are a dealer of.
What is
Wagyu.
That
That was a A5 Wagyu ribeye with a big old fat with a big old cap on it.
Okay.
They have. It doesn't look like they've advertised for turkey yet, but I just wanted to show y'all. It is the Butcher Shop, SHOPPE, and they're out
Is
of
that the one
Pensacola.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. I was going to ask you, was that the one in Pensacola?
Yes.
That's one.
And
Malcolm's
they're really,
always
really,
talking
really
about.
nice people. Yeah, they're really, really, really nice people. You know, if you're wanting to get turkeys, they normally start getting them in towards the end, but they're always doing giveaways and stuff.
I wonder if this storm.
Hell, they just gave away.
I don't think that storm.
They just
affected
gave
them.
away. They just gave away a brand new Blackstone griddle, 4-burner griddle with a button and stuff like that. They're always doing giveaways and stuff.
Yeah, Malcolm Reed did a video a couple of years ago showing them big turkey breasts that he got from them. Man, them things are massive. On it. Good God.
Yeah, he gets them big old turkey legs as well that you normally
Yeah. And he did like single breast.
find it like Disney. All right, let's see. Zatarain's crab oil seasoning is a good one. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. Currently turkey breast is over $30 each, while a turkey is around 24. If you're getting a whole turkey for $24, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah.
Hey, you're doing real good. That's $1 a pound. I don't get them that big. Try to keep them under that size a little bit.
I get them around 12 pound, and I get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Get twice the legs, twice the wings, twice everything. And the cooking time's a lot less.
Like I said earlier, the Amish got starting putting their signs up, so I'll have to get by there in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Now that I'm retired, I got all the time I need.
I hear that, man. Same
Yeah.
thing here. Heck yeah.
Guggen, I agree. A5 is real rich, but the only way that I'll cook A5 a high marbling score is if several of us eat gonna be, and I'll sear it and cut it into little chunks, and then you can eat it with a piece of cheese or something else. A lot of times you don't need nothing, man. But I can't eat a lot of it myself. I can't eat a lot of it.
Yeah, it's
Prime
too
is
rich.
the way to
It's
go.
It's too rich for me. All right, it's too rich for my blood. I ain't paying that.
Yeah.
Kevin is great. Yeah, Kevin, man, that's the guy who owns the butcher shop. He's a real nice guy, man. Especially when you actually go inside the store, and he's always there. But it's like he hires he's got a bunch of young kids that are back there butchering the meat, and they're learning a trade. That's what I like about. That's the main thing that I like about the butcher shop. his prices are a little high. Don't get me wrong, but I think Malcolm Reed kind of really kind of
put that guy on a map
outside of, you know, it's prices are a little bit high, but I go over there from time to time and I pick up stuff. I'll tell you this, I won't be buying another prime rib from him. I won't be doing it.
You're break up now, Mike.
I was so pissed off last year. Last year I went over there and bought a 6-bone prime rib, and it was prime, and I paid like $180 for it. Right? I get back home, and I forgot I needed some stuff, so I went up to the Publix right up the road, and they had prime rib that was choice that looked way better for, you know, way cheaper, and I was like, what in the hell? So I called Kevin and was like, hey man, something don't look right, man. You know, and I told him about it. And he sent me a you know, like I said, they're really good people and they stand behind their products and stuff. Customer service is A1. And he sent me a coupon for the next time that I go, but I hadn't been back since then. Kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But I will say this, their turkeys are great. I know that. And they got a lot of off-cut meat as well that, you know, you'll find at like Porter Road and stuff like that. But like I say, you can tell it's just one of the places. If you can't find a turkey, I would at least look them up on Facebook, and you can message them from there, and they will answer your message, and you can find out from them there.
Yeah.
Okay, my connection's lagging.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bad.
Yeah, it's real choppy on the audio.
All right. Well,
Blurry.
we've been on for an hour and a half, so I'm probably gonna shut it down anyways. We ain't gonna have no YouTube barbecue after dark tonight. Sorry for all y'all who wanted that. But I appreciate everybody for coming in, and Russ for being here as always. Lance, thanks for coming in, hanging out, and
The show was on time, but I had to get some work done.
At the end of the day, man, you know, I mainly wanted to let everybody know there will be a big giveaway going on. So y'all be looking out for that. And be sure to share all of our stuff. If you're not subscribed to all three of our channels, make sure you hit that subscribe button and continue the support. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
No, man, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump over there at the
all right, everybody.
I'm gonna jump on the Dead Broke Nation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there as well and watch that. That's always funny. Hey,
yeah.
Everybody, if you're not part of it, go to the Dead Broke Barbecue. That's the nation, isn't it? Dead Broke Nation group.
Dead Broke Barbecue Nation
on Facebook, and they have a hilarious live stream over there, man. Y'all need to go over there and check it out. If you do, let them know that Triple B sent you. And until next time, hey,
taking too long. Dibs.
Burn rubber, not your meat.
Dibs.
Get out there and cook something, baby.
Later, Randy.
Reppin' Alabama like hustle rep 6Ds. And this mud off in my cup is thicker than 6 feet. For that dough, I go nuts. I'm leaving them crispy. Diamonds presidential cut. They dancing like Chris Bree. I'm on my own. I ain't scared to be alone.